Up. So let's get into it. Week 1 of NFL. What some of my thoughts? I feel bad for Deshaun Watson. They should have beat New Orleans. D. White is a bad boy, but he's got to start taking some of those unnecessary hits. But I wish he had a better head coach. Houston's always gonna come up just a little short. Wrong coach. New Orleans, we'll see what happens. Can they get over that hangover from and getting robbed? We'll see. Pittsburgh, New England, that wasn't even a game. I think Roethlisberger and Tomlin must have been watching the Patriots ceremonies and over there looking at how Grunt looked all slimmed up because they got ate up. Tom Brady is the baddest white boy quarterback, maybe the baddest white boy in sports, period. Because I used to want to say that about Larry Bird and a few other cats, but this cat, he's just Benjamin Button. He just gets younger and be rocking booties. Pittsburgh never showed up. Josh Curry was beating their butt on slants. So I was like, man, it wasn't even no game. The sad part, the score that wasn't even that the final score wasn't even a real final score. They tore them up. Baltimore, Miami. I couldn't believe I was seeing my eyes because Baltimore doesn't score 59 points sometimes in 6 games, let alone one. And Lamar Jackson, I wish the Bills had gotten. That's a bad boy. In Miami, it's gonna be a long season with that whack racist owner, and they just turned over their whole team. Good luck with Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's gonna be a long season. The Bills beat the Jets, but I've already said that unless we get a Matt Barkley in, I don't trust Josh Allen. Our defense is great, running game was great, other stuff, but you gotta have the right quarterback. The Jets are missing more playmakers. They don't have enough. Bell is bad, but they need more playmakers. That's what their biggest problem is. Let's take on that. Dallas beating the Giants, not a surprise, but Eli looked good. And Saquon Barkley, this side of Ezekiel Elliott and Ty Gurley, that's a beast, and a few others, but the Jets just look helpless on defense, and they sat there just to get rocked. Just saying, when I look at Denver, it's gonna be a long season in the post AB era with the Raiders. They look decent, but again, you're gonna beat Denver. That's not exactly gonna get excited about. Chicago Green Bay was a lackluster game, but the Bears' offense was pitiful, and Aaron Rodgers had enough to pull it out, so that wasn't too much of a surprise there. Looking at some of those games like that, Seattle got over by Cincinnati. Offensive line still a problem. Russell Wilson ain't a miracle man, and they're gonna miss Earl Watson in the secondary. They got one, but ooh, they got exposed. Arizona, Detroit. Detroit laid off. Kyle Murray came back, made a comeback. I don't think Matt Patricia's head coach worthy, and you supposed to win that game. You supposed to embarrass that kid and win that game by 10. Not where you sit there with 24 tie. Kyler Murray gonna feel it. Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City. It's sad to see what happened with Nick Foles with that shoulder. Nick Foles was definitely on his way coming up, but Patrick Mahomes is on some Steph Curry tip. You ain't seen nothing like it. Got a little cute with the no look, but when he's on his game and he's balling, he's front row seat. You got to watch the magician at work. They're gonna be a handful. The only team that I think in the AFC that's got a chance to hang with New England, and maybe in all NFL if you think about it. Philadelphia, Washington. Washington looked good early, but Carson Wentz came back, and when you got D Jack on them fly patterns, come on now, you cannot let him hit you 50 deep. You can't have that. And Philly, once they get it together, watch out. Tampa Bay, Frisco won the ugly game. Jimmy G looked decent. Winston was checkmate. You know, that's one of those kind of games. Not expecting much from neither team. Minnesota spanked Atlanta. Minnesota looked like their defense was going back to where they were. Man, Ryan Matty Ice just can't get it done. Carolina, St. Louis. Carolina should have won that game. Jared Goff has been off since he started believing the press clippings about MVP hype. The game last year against Detroit, and then if you saw New Orleans, and then of course in the Super Bowl, he had that one touchdown drive, but he has not been consistent. Ty Gurley was beasting, but really Carolina making dumb mistakes cost them that game. That was a blown game at the crib. That was an evenly matched game. I loved it what Tennessee, the Walker said that about Cleveland, who they thought they were. Rest in peace to Denny Green, because Baker Mayfield just imploded in the fourth quarter. You can't throw those kind of passes, and Tennessee ain't that good like that. But if you're going to give them, you're going to hit anything and throw anything, well, yeah, you'll look a lot better than what you are. You'll look a lot better than what you are. Um, Overall, it's a have not league, of course. And so we'll see how the season on plays out. Those are just some quick observations. I'm sure I probably missed a couple games in there, but I think I hit on the ones that stood out with me. And we'll see how the season goes. But right now, um, it's a long season, but that's just a touch of some of week one what got my attention. And I'll be probably doing this following the football week. So, all right, so that's my take on week one NFL season. It's back. It's going to be interesting to see how some people make adjustments. Feel free to give me your thoughts and your take, what you expect from your team, the surprises, the not surprises. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and the bell rings. That's a new video. Have a good day. Peace.